It seems that almost every business magazine I read at the moment includes at least one article on the robots are coming. Software, machines, computers are coming for our jobs. Not just the jobs in the factories, not just for the repetitive labor jobs, but now for the thinking jobs, the lawyers, the accountants, the engineers, the architects, the actuaries. All of us need to be thinking about what we do when a robot can do our work. In fact, when I speak at conferences and events on the future of work, this is one of the most commonly asked questions. And it's normally phrased as, what should my daughter, what should my son who's just going into university, what should they study? How should they be thinking about the future of work? And that's a great question to ask, because today's teenagers are going to face a very different future. In fact, every week, if you look at LinkedIn, there are hundreds of new job descriptions coming online as people get into the LinkedIn system with a whole new world of work open to them. Some part of me really wishes I could go back and be the same age as my teenage daughters now, who are thinking about their careers. The options seem unbelievable. And yet another part of me sees the fear in their eyes as they look at this changing and completely changeable world of work. And not only are they confused, but often they just don't know where to go. The traditional advice of getting a degree and going into the professions doesn't seem to be the cleverest advice. It doesn't seem to resonate. And those of us who are adults, who are in the world of work, well, maybe if we are awake and alert to the future, we are just as fearful and just as nervous of what happens next. And so that's why here at Tomorrow Today, we thought that we would do a webinar on this topic. As I say, it's one of the most requested topics that we have. It's one of the most asked questions at our programs, and we thought that we would address it in a webinar. So the details of how to sign up are here. Just have a look and sign up here. The dates and times, we're probably going to repeat this a few times. So have a look at all the dates and times, see which one suits you, and sign up. If you can't join us live, then please just make sure that you connect via the Future of Work Academy. Have a look at the details here and see how you can get access to the recording of this webinar. But certainly join us live if you can, as we talk about the way in which the world of work is changing, specifically changing because of robotics, algorithms, machine learning, software development, and the way in which we need to be thinking about this. We're going to deal with three specific things. First of all, bringing you up to speed quickly with what's happening in the world of robotics, machine learning, and algorithms, so that you understand which jobs are under threat and which jobs are not. Secondly, we're going to give you a very simple toolkit on how you can future-proof your particular career. What do you need to do to think about the way that your job is going to change in the next few years? And how can you make sure that even if the machines take some of your job, or maybe even all of your job, what do you do then? How do you respond, and what should you do? And the third thing I'm going to give you is a simple list of the various jobs that I don't think will ever be replaced by machines. Now, that's not just a boring list. I'm not just going to sit there and read a list to you. I'm obviously going to give you insights into how to find your profession, the part of your profession that will never be replaced by robots, and to point you in that direction and to say that will be a good thing for you to study if you're a young person, to suggest to your children if you're the parents of a young person, but also for you if you are already well into your career, what you can do to make sure that you will always have a job, even if the robots and software come. So join us for this webinar. We'd love to see you there, getting our insights as a team over to you and listening to your questions and your insights as well. It's going to be interactive, it's going to be fun, it's going to be informative, and it's going to change your life. Join us.